Well, good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, Mother's Day 2024. And hopefully we're going to be joined by some of our friends. Corey, good morning. Let me get rid of the emoji thing. I hate every time I go live, I have to go over here and tell it no emojis. Don't want that floating bullshit. But it is what it is. I would think once you turn it off, it should be off, but evidently not. And let me put up the link so you can join the chat. Join the panel. Paste. Enter. Pin. And then make sure I'm on live chat. We're pretty much ready to go. Very well said, Corey. Very well said. Well, I went out this morning at 6:30 and got the Mycopton upbound Michicopton, I think it is. Michigan, whatever. And it's an old classic upbound. And I just got done posting it on YouTube, so should be over there. It's been quite a bit of traffic on the water. The Cole Luisa is that one right there. It's an international ship and it is downbound, so it's going away from us. Black River 1051. It's heading out.
There's no additional traffic, outbound traffic to H3 White. There is a check down at Imperial, a check down at Whiteford Quest at Suncor, and a check down at Shell.
And as Corey so well put, it is Mother's Day. Oh, Corey, boy, you treat your wife like a queen. That's good to hear. That's the way everybody should treat their wives or their mothers of their children on every day, but especially today being Mother's Day 2024. So Corey, any special plans? Are you taking her out to breakfast or lunch? You made her breakfast in bed. You taking her out for any special meal or anything? Or I know you got kids, that makes it tough. Yeah, Sunday, Saturday is a day of game playing, and Sunday always was a day of resting up to get ready for the next week. So how old is your daughter? She got swimming lessons? Well, here comes the ship upbound, I think. No, it's downbound. It's the one going down. I'm looking at this on my monitor here. Everything's reversed because of the flashback. Okay, Joe, looking forward to it. The I don't know where Justin is. I imagine he's if he's a smart man, he's taking care of Sarah. Man, why you gotta go over there and tear everything up? Huh? What's that all about? Hang on, gang. I'm gonna pitch some peanuts out there. Oh my, sorry for the delay. My little buddies are out there knocking on the window. Huh. Joe said that Justin was streaming into the wee hours of the morning. Good morning, East Coast. How are you this Mother's Day 2024? It's it's been a busy morning for me. I woke up at 5:30, went down and got a ship at 6:30, came back, edited it, and so here we are. Few people watching, lurking as you may. Anybody want to join? Up at the top of the chat is the link. Just click on that link and you can come right in here. And there's two ways to come in. You come in with your video and audio, or you can come in and just leave your video off and just have the audio. East Coast, that's not all bad. It's a Sunday morning. I don't know what the weather is there. It's sunny here, but it's chilly. It's 48 degrees. And so it's not all that nice. I mean, well, it is nice. It's sunny. We'll give you that. It was cloudy last night. I didn't get a chance to go out and see any of the sky catch the activity out there, but I guess some places I'm sure that you got the chance to see it again because it would have been day two. It would have been a little bit less than the night before, but it should have been good to see if you could see it. I could not see it. It was cloudy here. So Joe's having trouble hooking up with his audio. He was trying to come on here,
Andre Bolt.
but I don't know if you've been on here before or not, but down at the bottom, there's an audio connection. You have to select your audio down there. or you're just having problems with audio. Mia's being a bit of a bugger this morning. I don't know what she's up to, but Mother's Day, is what it is. Hey, Joe, there you go.
Hello, can you hear us all right or not?
Yeah, can hear you just fine.
Hold on, I've got happy Mother's Day to you, all you lady people out there.
No, your audio's coming in fine. Your video's doing fine. You're doing good.
That's good stuff, good stuff. I was just listening to you saying about Justin was gaming until early hours this morning.
Ah. So how's the weather over there?
It's nice, another beautiful day.
That's good to hear. It's a nice day here too. It's sunny, but what it is, as you can see, it's
Yeah.
only 48 degrees, and
Yeah, I know what you mean. Thing is, well, we deserve it. Well, you do as well, because it's done now. But rain, storms and rain. What the Northern Lights last night. I don't know if you heard of it. Over. Northern Lights. I didn't. I looked out the window, but I didn't see no. I couldn't. There's obviously too many street lights. You've got to go in a dark place.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't let
if
me
you have
go.
any lights in the area, it makes it kind of hard to see anything.
Yeah. Was not.
It was cloudy here, so I couldn't see anything.
Yeah. Anyway, how was you doing today? Good.
Well, I got up really early this morning. I went out and did a ship and came back and edited it.
Yeah. Oh, well, wait until some other people in if you want to share some things. I'm loving your drone footage, mate.
Oh, East Coast is cooking stuffed pork chops for the wife
Pork chops?
tonight.
I had
Haven't
them.
made it in 5 years. Might be rough.
I had the Chinese style pork loin chops just yesterday,
Yeah.
just the other day. Oh, lovely. And then I had a cornet for pudding.
Well, Corey Mano came on first thing this morning. And he made his wife breakfast in bed for Mother's Day.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't do that anymore. My mum's not here, and the other half's my wife. Well, she's not my wife, me lady. She's her mum's not around anymore either. So unfortunately, but I mean, we still love them. We know where they are, and we're still in my heart.
I'm kind of thinking David and Laura, I haven't heard from them this morning. I'm kind of thinking maybe Laura went over to visit her mom because her mom was in the hospital. They were on a trip together.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And so now I think she's back local to where it's easier for Laura to go visit her. So
And Mr. Skyfly. Right, I'm gonna wait for a quick cigarette. We'll get into this and everybody piles in. Remember, folks, please hit the like and subscribe.
Mudball.
Mudball. Right, I'll catch you in a minute.
Donald Mudball. Yep. Well, I kind of figured today might be a little bit slow here because of being Mother's Day and people are probably scrambling around to whatever they got to do to make it a special day for all the moms in the world. I did notice this morning though when I went down to do the ship, the traffic down there is really light. Not a lot of people out, a lot of people out fishing, but not on the road. Hey, Donald, everybody wants to know what it is you're cooking for your wife there today. The let me see if I can share my the video I did this morning. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but let me I'm going to screen share my video from this morning that I just posted to YouTube. Share. And we're going to play. This is the Michigan. It's an old classic ship with the pilot house and everything forward and the engine and everything in the stern. And it's a self-unloading boat carrier. Heading up underneath the Blue Water Bridges between the United States and Canada. And heading out into Lake Huron, which is a very big lake. On its way up, probably, I would say to Superior and West End, maybe take a load of something, taconite or something.
Back here. Oh, that's nice. I've seen this one.
So that was that.
That was a good enough. I've seen that one. Don't like off me anyway.
Yeah.
So you don't drop many comments, but oh, that was brilliant, that one. I like stuff like that, you know. See the vessels and that.
So anyway, that's what I did this morning, and now it's kind of cleared up. Not a lot of going on out there.
Hmm.
There's
Yeah,
one more coming down, the Saint Laurent, and behind it is the John J. Boland.
we get a lot of sea where I am. I get a lot of sea freight. You know, when it's been a warm day in the mornings,
Yeah,
I get a lot of
some
sea.
of them, some of the seagoing transports come and go this time of year, especially on the Great Lakes. They go
Mhm.
pick up like a lot of the ships from the Gulf and from India and that kind of stuff come and get grain, a lot of grain. But the local ships mostly they're hauling either coal or iron ore or something like that.
Yeah. What bridge is that again?
What's that?
What name is that bridge again? I've seen it loads of times.
I don't know.
Oh, there's the phone. Excuse me, please, Paul.
Yeah, you're right, Skyfly. It has been not nice weather for many days. And I understand that later today or early tomorrow morning, we're supposed to get nasty weather back again. So, yeah, the KP index is definitely come down from where it was. It was as high as 9. The Yeah, my return should be winging its way back to California. It's supposed to be delivered there Monday or Tuesday. Not that I wanted to return it, but when I didn't get out everything I was supposed to get with it, the only option I had is when I complained to eBay, they said I had to return what I did get. They'd get me a refund for the whole thing. And on the second thought, the Inspire One, I've owned several Inspires over the past few years. And the Inspire, even though it's pretty nice, what I have found, Joe, is that when you fly the older drones, they're not as stable or they're not as precise as the new drones today. Even the smaller new drones today, you push forward, it goes forward. You push and it stays on track. The older drones, you had to be more on the sticks a little bit because it might wander a little bit. So as I find as I get older, I'm not looking to have to babysit the drone.
Target traffic, actually, wait.
But that just goes to show that technology is changing and the equipment's getting better and better and better. I mean, it's like a photographer. Some of the old cameras might have been nice at the time, but they've been blown away by changes in technology and upgrades and everything by some of the new stuff.
Say John J. Boland or Louis 120951. Also, they checked down my first request at Suncor, they checked down at Imperial, and they checked down at the Sarnia Government Hospital.
Roger, actually, wait.
So, everybody, what's everybody thinking? Should we keep going? Not a lot to talk about. At least not on my end. Mother's Day is something that's important. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are busy with doing special things or planning to take care of your loved ones. So I'm thinking, maybe I might just close it down for this morning. Give you all a chance to go do something else. Or well, here comes Mark White.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Not so bad, mate. You?
I was just about to maybe close it down, Mark.
A bit short on people today, are we?
Yeah, there's a few people watching, but it's Mother's Day, and I'm sure people got things they're doing.
Well, it's not Mother's Day here. Our Mother's Day was at the end of March.
Ah. Yeah, we're not doing very well with the chat.
We got 14.
Yeah, but if on my chat, I've got I can see what time they made a comment, and
yeah,
it's dropped off quite a bit.
Corey, Captain Joe.
Oh, here comes Joe now.
Dusty.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Geordie Joe. Joel, Jody. Don. There's quite a few there.
Yeah, I was over on Johnny's.
And JD. Oh yeah, it's Sunday morning, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny
So
does
my
his
flight
drones
last
and-
night was a total bust.
Was it?
drones and coffee.
Yeah, I
What-
went out there right before sunset. I had about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I walked over to the fishing pond, threw the thing out there, caught a bass right off the bat. You know, so that's, I mean, I caught 5 bass again.
Wow.
So it was like I just kept dropping them back in. And I caught one nice size on about 22 inches. And I got back over there and I'm watching the sky and it looks like it's trying to do something because I'm getting a little pink tint to it and you can see some wave in there. And I said, well, I ought to put the drone up and just do a hyperlapse right now because you can still see the sky pretty good. I said, but I think it's going to be better right at sunset. So I just said, let me just wait. So I waited till right when it started getting dark and threw the drone up and I didn't get a thing. Didn't get a thing. But I tell you what, that's the darkest I've ever been in my life. I mean, it was, I had my flashlight with me, my gun on my hip. Yeah.
And no,
and I'm
no
si-
spooks?
oh, I'm telling you, I was hearing all kind of noises.
I told you.
Yeah. I hit the flashlight because I got one of those beam flashlights that was all the way to the front.
Yep.
I did this. I went around the corner. I saw 2 sets of eyes looking at me.
Probably.
It had to be raccoons or something.
Or
But
something.
I'd be sitting there and everything would be quiet. And I'd hear a crackling sound behind me, like something
Yep.
walking on something.
Yep.
The only thing I was worried about is if a raccoon come running up on me. You know, but it was like, I'm telling you what, let me see if I can find, I had it on here. What I do with it?
Them raccoons can be quite big, can't they?
Oh, they can be big enough to mess with you.
Bigger than
Yeah.
a house cat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you. Let me get this up here. I did a panorama, right? Let's see if I can. I did a panorama last night while the drone was in the air.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Now that's what it looked like. This right here is a building about a half a block away.
Uh-huh.
That is the church. That's the windows in the like for the offices that are open. This must have been a reflection off of something.
Off the moon
That
or
was
something.
2
Yeah.
sets of eyes right there.
Oh, yeah.
Right here. And you got a little bit of opening, a little light over here. It's coming from the front of the house. But that's what it looked like at nighttime.
Yeah, it tends to look like that at night time. Dark.
It's pretty dark, isn't it? If you look here, you can see the sky in the background, the blue.
Yeah.
And you can see the trees, but you can see how dark it was out there. That's about the darkest I've been in a long time.
Mm.
But what happened too is right when sunset, right at the end when it started getting dark, we started getting cloud cover too. So it was like, so now I got the word. So I said, let's pack it up. So I left there about 9:15 last night.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see anything. Got home, and they're saying that about 11:30 last night, things cleared up, and you got to see a little bit of them again.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't going to
Which-
stay out there at 11:30.
No. KP index has dropped down to
Oh, no,
3 now.
you'd have seen more spooks.
Well, there wasn't no spooks. They were live.
Hi,
things.
Mark.
Hello, Joe.
And yeah, what's up,
Hello,
Joe?
Captain Joe.
Hey, Joe. Yeah, it wasn't any spooks. It was live things.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Well, I tell you what-
you know, the reflection you said that's the farmhouse. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, that had to be. I tell you what it was. It was reflection. That's where the gazebo's at. It was reflection of those lights off the gazebo.
Uh-huh.
But I couldn't. I
Sure.
put it like this. I could not see them. I could not see them when I was standing there.
So I'm saying
I
the
agree.
spirits are alive in that house.
I'm not going to ask Dave anything about it if they died at that house.
Yeah. How many people died at that house?
Yeah, I don't wanna
Nice.
know.
It's not been there that long.
How old would you say that farmhouse is?
Oh, shoot.
Built
Put the
back in
date
the
on it. Hold on.
back in the 30s, maybe?
That's something like that. Hold on. I think it was 85, maybe. Maybe I don't think it was that long. The listing says it.
They showed me on this day.
Well, there could have been 2 or 3 people die in that house. You never, it could have been a family murder house too.
Oh. Oh.
He's looking at this house. He's thinking about buying it, Joe, and it's got spookies there.
Ooh. Shh. I ain't afraid of it, no ghost.
It was built in
Yeah.
1980.
1980, okay.
Well, it's
Yeah.
only new then.
70 years old.
I'll put it this way, they have nobody buying it right now, right? Nobody's talked to about it, right?
Well,
It's been on the market 10 days. They've had 2,888 views and nobody's wanted to see the house yet.
yeah,
Wow.
you know why?
No, you know why? I
They
told
did
you
their
why.
research. They did the research on the house.
I told you why. I
What's
said,
the
Lord,
name?
if this house is for me, let it stay there until the money comes in.
Yeah.
Because I'm waiting on the money. It could be any time.
Well,
And he's dropping the price and nobody's looking at it. So
well,
I'm
the
thinking, still thinking.
the spirits are probably with you, Joe, waiting for you.
What's
They're
the
I'll put
name
it
of
this
the-
way.
What's the name of the
Joe.
house? It's not called Anderville, is it?
Joe, did you see the picture I put up? I'm gonna put a
No.
picture up again.
He
This was
check this
this was
picture out.
last
This is a
night.
panoramic he took from the air last night.
That's me standing there with my phone on the ground.
Yeah.
Now that's at 9:15. This
Mhm.
right here is the offices of a church next door, right?
Yeah.
This looks like a reflection from that off the gazebo area. And this over here, there was something moving around right here, like 2 raccoons
Yeah.
that I knew. And you can see every once in a while, you see like over in this area, you got a
Mhm.
little bit of light. That's from the 2 lights in the front of the house. And
Well,
if you
see-
look real good here, you can see
Oh,
the
I can
sky
just
in the
see it
background
faintly.
through the
Yes, I can
trees.
see it faintly. Yes.
Well, you see where
know.
you said that there's lights over there. Yeah, right there. Those lights.
Yeah,
That's the cemetery.
Right.
yeah, okay. But
That's a
but
cemetery.
if you but you can see right here how dark it is because that's the tree and you can see through the trees.
Yeah.
But that's how dark it was last night at 9 o'clock with no lights
Yeah.
on around.
Oh,
And I tell you what, you had different sounds. You had the frogs came out. I heard a gator. I'm telling you, I don't see a gator there, but I heard the gator's noise. And I told what you call it, Dave, that he says he's gonna have to go look now. Yeah, we're gonna have to go look for it because there might be a gator in the pond.
oh,
It would. I don't think he's big because if he's big, I would have seen him by now.
mhm.
Now I thought I saw a couple of snakes yesterday, just the way I was because I had reflection. I couldn't see the pond good, and when I was fishing, I see something kind of swimming towards it. It looked like a snakehead, the way a snake swims.
Mhm.
And then I saw another one and another one. So I said, okay, let me try to get a look at this. And then when I looked
those
at
are all
it,
his future friends.
it was actually small turtle. It wasn't a snake.
Sure it was.
Oh, I saw him. I got to see him.
You might have been able to see them, but you don't know what was spurring them on.
Oh, I'm telling you. I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of animals out there.
A lot of spirits
country.
too.
It's 15 miles from me, exactly, from where I live right now. And it's up, it's all country. Two houses down, or like 2 sections down on the main road, is a big cow pasture with cows in it.
Well, see, Joe's waiting to get his money, his settlement money, and then he's going to buy that house.
And
And he's going to
I'm
move.
telling
He's
you,
going to move in with all the other spirits.
Like, oh, you know, E.T., he's down sending us some money now to give a proper ghost outfit and I'll come to America and I'll scare the shit out of him. Ghostbusters.
I'm gonna put holograms in the trees So if anybody comes in there, I can hit the button and the holograms come on and they'll leave, you know? So I tell you what, if I were to buy that place, because it's got lights up the driveway, but they were turned off. I would have those lights on at nighttime so you can see a little bit. And then I would have, it's got motion sensors all around the house.
Yeah,
So when something comes near it, it's going to turn on.
the lights.
But I
on
would make sure I had outside lights in different areas. That way you can look through a window and see the front.
Just
I don't
think you
want
make a
to, I don't want to
fortune.
look outside and not see anything.
Hey, Captain George, just think you make a fortune at Halloween.
Yeah. It could be a spook house, all right?
It already is.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, that was this.
I'll be honest with you. I kept watching it. I kept getting a little uneasy when it was starting to get dark.
Yeah.
And like I said, I had a gun on my hip and I had the flashlight in my hand. And I had the drone up in there doing a hyperlapse. And I'm sitting there and I said, you know what? I'm still perfectly comfortable out here like this. I said, even though it's as dark as it is, it's not bothering me because I know there's nobody around. And then I said, and then once I put a couple of those lights out just to give a little illumination, it's going to change the whole thing,
Yeah.
the whole perspective of it.
Yeah,
It's gonna
scatter a few
give a little more
solar
ambiance.
power, scatter a few solar powered lights here and there.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd
Yeah.
have solar power all up the driveway. You know, in places like where the trees are in the front, they've got some trees up front. I'd set some lights around there so the trees will show at night.
I'd put a couple around the pond as well, and on that gazebo on the island.
Well, there's no gazebo on the island. The island is all overgrown.
All
It's
right.
got somebody's gonna have to get up in there with some kind of weed whacker and start cutting. Because I would
Mhm.
clean that off, and I would definitely put a gazebo out there, or some pictures. I'd rather gazebo out there. That way you can go sit out there, and you could do like I'd even set up underneath there, put some kind of barbecue pit out there, so you can be out there. You can barbecue and fish and enjoy it. You know.
Yeah.
And it don't have to be a big. It could be a grill just to go out there and do hot dogs and hamburgers. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like. So. It's just a little. I mean, it wasn't that bad last night. I wish it would have had. I wish I could have seen some northern lights.
Mm.
Would have made it a lot better.
Yeah. Well, the KP index has dropped down to 3 now here.
Yeah, they were at 2.88. Could have was before.
Mm.
But you know, there was one time it got spooky. I'll be honest. One time it got spooky. It's right before I left. I heard like a leaves crackling. So it might have been a raccoon walking around or something.
Uh-huh.
And I turned around and I'm looking for it like this, like I don't see it. And when I turned back by the house, the back door, by the back door and by the window, there's no curtains. So when I went like this, it went all the way into the house. So I'm looking in the house like that. And I stopped and I went, and I'm looking through the house like that in the dark. And that was a spooky moment.
Oh yeah.
That was a freaky moment looking at, because if I'd have seen somebody in that house, oh hell no. I'm out. It's yours, baby. You could have it, you know. But it wasn't bad. I was thinking, damn you, Justin. Damn you, Justin.
You said Justin was on till wee hours of the morning, huh?
I wasn't up till wee hours. I went to bed around maybe 11, but he was still on. They were still playing. So I don't know what time it said it stopped streaming.
Well,
I don't know.
he and the people that play his games with him, they're right into it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Jason was on with him and Tim and Daryl.
Well, it says he stopped 8 hours ago. So 8 hours ago, it would have been right at midnight or
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, I went to bed after art finished at 3, and I looked to see if Justin was still on, but I couldn't find him. So, because I watched Justin for a bit before art started. Art started an hour later, not an hour earlier. Uncle Bill was on with him, and
Yep.
John. Who else was on with him?
Yeah, I glanced at it last night for about a second.
Yeah.
Not just, I used to, like I said, I used to sit here with them playing Fortnite all the time. And I just, it got to the point where I used to tell them, put it somewhere else, you know?
Yeah,
I don't want to sit there and
there are
watch it all
only
the
so
time.
many times you can watch somebody playing a video game.
Yeah. And then they'd get mad at each other, start yelling at each other. Especially my daughter. They give her, she gets so mad. And this is the worst part. My son would play it here. My daughter would be at my ex's house. And then my son might be here. So they'd be yelling at each other over the phone and everything, you know?
Yeah.
Like, come on, people. And then I'm having to watch my TV on the computer, you know?
Mhm.
That's what was aggravating me.
Wonder why. Anyway, what you printing off there, Jewel?
Yeah.
I'm seeing Captain Jewel. What you printing off today?
Printing a little Mother's Day figurine.
Oh, right.
It's a mom holding a baby.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's real little, but I'm gonna print it a little bit bigger. I'm just printing it to see what it looks like.
Yeah. Test run.
Well, I'm
Well,
going over to my brother's.
it's good that you got something printing, Joe, before you send that off to Justin.
Yeah, that ain't happening either. If it was happening, it ain't happening after me going out there last night and him telling me about spooks all day.
Mark's doing good when you look, Jen. He's sitting there chilling in the heat.
Yeah.
It's not a bad day today.
Hey, we can't grumble over here. Like everybody will chill. It's done now, but rain.
A wind.
Or wind.
There's a bit of a breeze blowing.
Well, that's good.
Well, we're gonna have a good day tonight. I'm gonna have to make sure when I
Say.
come back and park over here because we got storms coming through tonight and tomorrow. They're gonna be real bad again. And then we get
14.
like a little bit of breaking, and it's gonna keep storming during the week. I got Tuesday night. I gotta go over to Hannon Playground and shoot the one picture, all-star picture.
Well,
The softball girls, all the teams in the region, all the in the St. Tammany North Shore, they do their all-star team. And the picture's taken over by Hannon Playground. They got a place they take it, by the Miracle Park, they call it. And I have been the photographer to shoot their picture for the last 6 years. So they get me to go out and do the picture for the paper. So I'll go do that. And then Friday, I got to find out. I think I'm gonna be driving up to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, because I think that's the spring game. I've been out of touch with football, and I got to get back in touch with football this year because we're getting ready to get into team pictures and everything.
Yeah.
So I got to get with the coach this week, make sure the game's still going on and it's still in Hattiesburg. That's an hour and 15-minute drive, hour and 30-minute drive. So that's a little piece of drive. So Friday afternoon, I'll be up there.
13-mile-an-hour winds gusting to 25 from the southeast, 23 degrees centigrade, 86% cloud cover.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get some flying in this week, but the weather might not allow it.
You got bad weather coming?
Yeah, it's starting tonight. Speaking of which,
Oh, it never stops. You know, when you try to talk to people and have a decent conversation, the phone seems to go all the time. It never fails.
So Justin finally decided to show up.
Well, today I was supposed to do cable.
I just got up.
Today
Yeah, I
I was
knew that,
supposed to
figured
be
that.
pulling my old cables out for my CCTV and putting new cables in and putting new cable in for new clips because it's going to be all metal clips now. So that's going to be a nightmare. You're talking about 150 clips. Metal ones. It's all about fire regulations now. So two fire people died. Some fire people died because of trapped in cables. Only that, you know, you keep your plastic paper cable clips. And what it is the melt, the fire, and these two firefighters died because of it. So now everybody that put cable clips around both and skirting boards, and I've got my cables like up high around the top of this next in the ceiling. But to take them all off, new right. Cable I can keep, but the landlord says I've only have white cable because it's Category 5 purple cable I've got for my CCTV camera outside. So I'm gonna I've got to change all them clips now. Big bargain, £32, 200 clips. Ridiculous.
So Justin, did you hear the review of him being out there at nighttime
Oh,
at the
good
farmhouse?
grief.
Who? And what the hell are you
Joe.
talking about?
Joe
Oh,
went
just
out to the
listen.
farmhouse last night
Oh,
in the
What did
middle
you-
of the night, dark.
what did you see?
9
I'm gonna
o'clock.
show you.
The
Hold on.
middle of the night.
Saw all his friends.
Can you see this picture?
Uh-huh.
Okay, if you look right here, that's the look of the trees with the background outside. You see the sky in the background. This is the
Yeah.
lights from the office where the church is at. That reflection, I think, is coming off of that. I don't know what it's for. They didn't have any lights there. If you look a little bit over here, you can see a little bit of light, but that's from the front of the house. And that right there, I don't know what it is.
What are
Down
those
here somewhere, they
eyeballs
got-
in the bottom corner?
Well, down here they had two sets of eyeballs somewhere. I don't see them now. So I don't. They're back over here.
Ah,
That's two sets of eyeballs right there and right there.
He thinks it
But-
was a
but you-
raccoon.
But you can see that right there. You can see that's from the front of the house. That's the light coming from the front of the house. But that is definitely raccoons. I guarantee it. They were hanging out over there. But that's at 9 o'clock last night, with just me doing a panorama with my phone. That's how dark it gets.
And
I'll
it
tell you
got
this.
later on. He saw something moving in the house.
No, I didn't see nothing moving.
No.
I saw something moving in the house. I was out.
Oh, it's
It's
not the
moving.
Bates Motel, is it?
Moving in the pond.
But I went out to the
He had to
pond
take
when I
his
got there
fishing
because
gear
it was
with him
still
and
light, and I
caught some
caught
bass.
5 bass. Threw them back,
It's
and
either
then
it's
like I
either
did
the
when it
house
started
from
getting dark, I started hearing things walking.
sorry,
You could hear
It's
things
either-
walking on leaves.
it's either the house from Amityville Horror or it's Bates Motel house.
Yeah.
And Justin, he thinks there's a gator out there. He
I'm
thinks,
pretty sure it was a couple ghosts ready to assault him.
yeah.
Yeah, there was
It
nobody
was
touching.
just
I tell you what, I had that taser flashlight with me,
Mhm.
and I was hitting that flashlight, and that beam would go all the way to the front of the property and spotlight things. That's how good it is. And I
wow.
was spotlighting things, and when I came around the front of the house, I got those two sets of eyes. And so I really worried raccoons wouldn't have bothered. Because you make enough noise, they're gonna leave. I was worried about a coyote or something.
Mhm.
If you get a coyote out there, they'll stalk you. And then I'd have to shoot it, you know? But I'd have to see what's out there. And until you go out there a lot, you don't know what's out there.
I wouldn't like it. Well, we don't get them long jump, but I wouldn't like a bite off one of them.
It's dangerous, isn't it?
Mhm.
But I tell you what, the only noise you hear out there besides crickets and birds is
Mhm.
every once in a while a car going by.
Wow. Yeah, it's definitely
That's-
something going on with that house then.
Yeah, and like I was telling Paul this morning, I said when I looked at that house and I told Dave, I said, look, I'll be interested if the money comes in. I'll probably buy it from him. I said, but
Mhm.
if it sells, it sells like that. And since they put it on 10 days ago, they've had 2888 views on the property and nobody's asked to see it.
So
So
it might be an empty
it might be held out there for me.
it might
we're
be
gonna find out.
vandalized inside, or maybe an empty shell, you know what I mean?
Well, they
Yeah,
haven't
it's
Probably
shown
because
inside it.
all the work it needs. That's probably why.
Well, it's okay. Like I
Yeah,
said,
listen.
it's not, the more you look at it, there's some things that have to be done, some things that you can do and take your time doing.
Mhm,
And the things that have to be done aren't a lot.
mhm.
I can't, I could probably do it with some, like, if Justin come on to help, if I got some help, we could probably do it because it's not that hard of a work. Like putting overhang in the back that's coming down, and they don't look like they're rotten. So it may just be they need to be nailed back up and just repainted and sealed.
What
So
you
that might
need,
be a simple thing.
what you need, Captain Joe, is you need a couple of Geordie builders to come over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so this is definitely Joe right here. There you go.
Here we go.
What the fuck?
Oh, this, I remember this.
Yeah, I love this.
Remember this? Is this the one where it's got the hatch into the cellar under the floor? It is, aye.
That's
The
totally
boys
Joe.
come out.
That's funny.
Remember that film?
The first thing he's gonna do when he hears a screech at that house in the middle of the night in the middle of the woods. Fuck was that?
Well, there's no yard gun camp there.
I knew what you were gonna put on it before you did.
Just interesting.
That
Well,
was
Joe-
funny.
Joe knows the history of the house because it's his friend's parents' house.
No, I don't know the history. I haven't asked him.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh no, you said you don't want to know. Yeah.
coyotes out where I lived in Southern California, Donald. They wouldn't come near humans. If they were in your yard and you came outside, they'd take off running. They were little puppies.
Well, I wouldn't go in
Ones
that place
around
because
here
I
will
had
come
to
up to
knife
you.
at me back.
And if you had if you had big domestic dogs, they wouldn't screw with them. Like if you had like a German Shepherd or Rottweiler or something, trust me, they'd fuck a coyote up.
Yeah, but I got 3 little ones. L is another.
Oh yeah, if you have little dogs like that, you have to worry. But if you got a couple of big domesticated dogs in your yard, trust me, they'll give a coyote a run for
Well,
its money.
your little dogs, Joe, would be like snacks for a coyote.
Yeah, but I did notice yesterday when I was walking
Yeah.
around up there that that back area is fenced off. I didn't think I thought it wasn't fenced off because it didn't come across, but it goes the other way. It goes all the way around. So there's a big fenced off area in the back that they could be in. But still, the deal is you don't have anything. You'd have to be out there with them to let them just run.
Yeah,
Yeah. But the thing is that little dogs tend to not believe they're little dogs.
Well, I tell you,
so
I
that's
think
what
that-
you do like I do, Joe. You get yourself one big dog and then that's their bodyguard when they're outside. That's
well,
what Bo does.
yeah,
Tyson's not allowed to go outside unless Bo's outside with him.
Yeah.
yeah. I'll be honest with you. It may be where my son might bring Luna back, and I'd have an Australian Shepherd out there.
That's
There
what I'm
you go.
saying. If you have a big dog out there, then those other animals are going to want to tend to fuck with the little dogs like foxes and stuff like that. They're not going to want to mess with them.
No,
If
just
I had a
what
choice, I'd give me a big Shepherd.
what you need is loads of little ankle biters.
He's got 3 little ankle biters.
But that's what I'm saying is what you do is you get a big dog to go out there with them and then they'll patrol while they're out there playing and stuff. They'll be out there on guard. Because then coyotes and foxes and stuff like that aren't going to want to come in your yard if there's a big dog in there.
Oh yeah.
They ain't going to want to mess with them.
If it's anything like my big dog, it'll just be lay on the floor asleep.
Yeah, but when I got out there yesterday, let me see if that's. When I got out there, I had about 40 minutes before I had to do anything. So I got the fishing pole and I walked over.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I
Outta.
caught that right off the bat with that frog bait.
So how would you cook that in the frying pan or in the oven?
Well, that one, I'd fillet it down, take that part of meat off on both sides and,
Mhm.
and fry it that way, batter it and fry it. But this is a healthy fish. My hand wouldn't go all the way around him, and he was about 22 inches long.
Oh, nice. I tell you what, if I had a fish like that now, I'd stick it straight in that air fryer.
Yeah. I took him
Turmeric.
off and threw him back. I let him go back.
Good for you then. Good for you. I love fish meat.
Yeah, when I was living in California, though, I saw a lot of domesticated dogs kill coyotes and come in the yard. People would have big dogs and they'd get a hold of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, did you enjoy your gaming? Just
Do what? Oh,
did
yeah,
you
yeah,
enjoy your gaming?
yeah.
I like that one with Laura when she was David and Laura. I like that, man.
Right back.
Bit
Um,
confusing though.
Talking about Among Us.
That other one, hide and seek, mine looked a bit dodgy. Yeah. I used to play Brothers in Arms and Corden and stuff like that, but back in the day, I didn't play out like that now. Another
Yeah,
thing I got.
if you can come up with a game app like Angry Birds or Among
Angry
Us and
Birds.
then it takes off,
I
man, you
used to
make a
play
lot of
Angry
money.
Birds as and now I used to have catapult the little birds to. I used to play that all the time now. Well, I'll tell you what I have got. I've got a thing called a Pandora's box. It's got all the classic games on it. You put us Pac-Man, Space Invaders and everything. And you can actually put them in, make cabinet, and you can add coin mix to them and everything. It gives
Oh
you
yeah,
all
Cougars
classic
ain't
games.
something to mess with, Donald. 100%. Or Mountain Lions, they're
Have you
pretty
seen a
bad too.
Pandora's box before? Actually, yeah, hold on. What we come on?
Actually, David AZ, he's had quite a few issues with mountain lions in his neighborhood in Arizona.
Here we go. You don't have to keep it like this, but this is a Pandora's box. Hold on, I'll do it forward.
You gotta
Hold
turn
on,
your
in
green
front of my
screen off.
chest. That's it, like that.
That's pretty cool.
Proper classic. All the games on there are classic, and you can. I've got the one where because you've got to have the proper chip inside. SD card where you can because they fixed the SD card, but you can get the ones where the SD card removes, and you can plug it in your PC and go to a site, and then you can download more games. But they've got English, but they've got Chinese versions and Japanese versions on here as well, which I haven't really got around to. But it's got thousands of games on there, man. Good stuff. But like I say, what people do, they buy these and then they build a cabinet in that, and they put it it's not the same as old Catherine tube screens, but they put the LED TV, and they put the screen in there, connect that, and they put the speakers on, and you can actually connect a coin mechanism so to make it like a proper arcade as well.
That would have been good. Setting up the print for this thing. And I put my bed at 6,060 centigrade. That wouldn't work. So flaming up over here.
So what was it stuck to the bed?
That's the little figure
Oh,
I did.
look. Oh, nice. That's nice,
That's,
that.
that's the mom holding the baby like that.
Yeah,
This way.
What's
that's
that
actually
for?
nice, actually.
That's Mother's Day.
Yeah, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that looks better that way.
Mhm. I like
But
that.
I'm making it a little bit bigger. And what I'm gonna do is I'm making 3 of them now because I gotta go over to my brother's. So I know there's gonna be at least 2 of them there, 2 of the moms there. So I'm gonna bring 4 of them with me just in case, because there could be 4.
Mhm.
And then I'll print one for my ex and print one for my daughter.
Mhm.
What he means by ex's future wife.
Oh, hell no.
Do you ever
You
how
know
you
you
ever
miss her,
think of
Joe.
like a
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. If she wants to move out to that house with me, I'll go for it. What's
you
up,
ever
John?
done an infinity symbol before? Sure. Okay, who it was? Captain Joe, have you ever done it, printed an infinity symbol? We're gone quite on seafood. Oh, I muted, man, that's fine. So what time do you get to sleep then, Justin?
Probably about 1:30.
1:30. Sometimes I stay awake in the UK time.
Well,
Sometimes I stay.
you can settle a bet between Joe and I, and I'm not going to tell you which way, but did you make Sarah breakfast in bed this morning?
No, Sarah wanted to go grocery shopping by herself this morning, so
Oh, she took your call with that.
Oh, we both lost,
I
Joe.
was gonna go to grocery shopping this morning, and she was very adamant about going by herself. She's like, I just want to go out of the house by myself, nobody else. I said, okay.
You know damn well she went to a fast food place for breakfast.
Right. I hope it wasn't McDonald's.
Yeah, I was gonna
McDonald's has
go
gone
early
downhill
this
where I
morning
live.
and go grocery shopping to get food, but she wouldn't let me get out of the bed. She wanted to cuddle, and then she got up, and then she's like, I want to go grocery shopping by myself. I said, okay. So I was gonna go do it and get it done, but
Oh.
she wanted to just get out of the house. And
So what do you do? Just chill in bed.
So she left you sleep till she got back home?
no, we both just got up. She just left a minute ago.
Oh,
We've been up since early this morning. We've just been laying in the bed talking.
Hmm. But it's Mother's Day. You've got to let them have their day, you know. Every day is their day because they're always right even when they're wrong one. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not sexist, but well, no, that us gentlemen, we know what it's all about. As, as long as you look after your woman, she'll look after you.
I gotta readjust this thing now
Put some
because every
alignment.
time it
Mm.
jams.
Yeah, no, I always wanted to get a 3D printer, but people have tell us because a couple of my friends have got them and they say, but they keep jamming with the plastic is not melting properly. I go, what? But some of the
Later,
stuff
Dusty.
they printed, mate, some of the stuff they printed. And say the other one is it's not very good, but I got he printed this off. This is a coaster, but he didn't get the alignment right. Way I mind you with a Tyne Bridge, but he didn't get it right alignment. He printed it onto wood. It's like balsa wood type of thing. All right then,
Hey,
Mark.
Paul,
Mm-hmm.
Deep in thought there, young man.
Still not weak.
All right. You're just starting to try and gradually wake yourself up.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
Didn't get
keep...
up. I didn't get up until 1 o'clock.
What?
Well, I didn't go to bed till gone 3.
All right. I know what you mean. I was up until it must have been just after 1 o'clock. That was
Yeah.
one.
Cool Cat was up till like 3:30. Something like that. When he went to bed finally, it was in my chat.
Mm.
what time Tim go to bed?
Tim didn't go to bed till 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and then he got into the stream probably about an hour and a half after we started.
Mm-hmm.
He was still sleeping.
I mean, I watched you for a bit, and then I went across and watched that. Then I came back to yours, and you'd gone. But it was only 3 o'clock then, so I don't know what you'd done if you carried on playing beyond that.
Well, it is Justin, but you know, when you go live or you're playing your games, I don't get notifications. And I've got you on, I'm subscribed to you on all. I just don't get the subscribe. I don't get the notification telling us when I'm live. When you're live, I should see. Weird.
Yeah, that happens all the time with people.
Mm. I think it's just YouTube just messing about and things like that. Or
For like a week straight, I wasn't getting
Mhm.
Paul's live his notifications till the day after he did them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I was literally, it would say Paul was live at 2 in the morning. And I'd go click on it, and it was from 24 hours before that. What the hell?
Yeah, I've had
Yeah.
that loads of times, yeah.
I still don't get everybody's.
You didn't want mine.
Well, if they don't schedule it, it doesn't come up earlier, does it? If they schedule it, it says that he's going live in 30 minutes.
Aye.
But if they don't schedule it, it doesn't actually send a notification until they come on.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I didn't want to watch my live streams anyway, I'm always drunk. My videos are good where I do the beaches and that on my videos. The flying and that. But no, when I do my live streams, I get cracking and tarting. People distracted and chatting. Doesn't work out properly for me. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a quick print. So I could do 3 of these in 2 hours.
Tell you what, I wish I lived over in the States because I would bought one of them off here. That's lovely, that one. I like the colour as well. It's like a what colour is that?
That's a tricolor. It's a blue pink, and it's like a it's pink. Let's see. Okay, it's rose red blue sky silk.
It's actually turned out nice. That I like the colour.
Yeah, the next two they may the next 3 may come out a little bit different. You may get more blue in it. You may get more red in it.
Yeah, that's nice.
But it's a nice filament. It's cheap. It's not expensive either, and it gives you a different look. They got another one I like out there that's got a blue and a green and a yellow that gets a little bit different.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm about to be out of this, so I'm gonna have to either order this one again or something close to it.
No, I was fancy doing that 3D printing and I put out. My friends, even he keeps putting us on, he says, one, it's expensive. Second thing is it doesn't always come out the way you want it to come out. So, you know, but when people show us the things they're printed off.
You know, you gotta really pay attention when you put it in there. When the slices, you gotta run that thing across and pay attention to what it's doing to
Mhm.
make sure you can't, because if you don't, like this one here didn't need any support. It
Yep.
started printing on the back and on the legs, and when it got up and met everything, it came up and it met it, so it didn't have to do any supports.
Mhm.
So that's a good thing. If it has to do supports, then you got another problem. You can use filament, and then you got to clean it up, and it doesn't clean up nice. But
Yeah.
this printed, I'm surprised this printed like that. Whoever designed it did it right.
Mhm. It is nicely. Must admit. I would love one of them.
And I could go in Tinkercad and type in the backpack here, put mom on it or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, I could do that. If I'd have seen this yesterday, I would have done it. I would have had mom on it.
Hey, what I would like is, like the lady of the Eiffel Tower. No, it's the Eiffel Tower. The lady that stands like the Eiffel Tower with a torch. Have you ever printed
Yeah.
one of them off?
You probably could. They probably have that print out there.
That would be mint. I would love one of them as well.
Yeah, I made it a little bit bigger, maybe about twice the size,
Mm-hmm.
not about a third more the size. And I'm
Yeah.
printing 3 of them right now.
Very good.
In that statue, the same statue as the Statue of Liberty.
Might be. Oh, close
Because
to it.
That's what
that-
I was thinking about more. Statue of Liberty, man. What's on it?
Yeah, the Statue of Liberty was given to New York by the French.
Oh, wait. Well, we're getting plenty of French invite from over in Britain now, you know that, Mark.
Aye.
Not going to that though.
Hmm.
And with this nice weather, God knows how many be costing the day.
Mm.
You gotta be kidding me.
I feel sorry for the people in a way, but it's people got to remember this country's getting packed full of them, and I'm not saying they're all bad, but if they remember the Manchester bombings and that, see, we don't know what, because they're dead secret there in the hotels, and the taxpayers got to pay for them, keep them fed, clothing,
Yeah.
paying for the hotels. They get brand new bikes off the Salvation Army, donated to them. You're just doing what these plans are. They're probably nice people. I'm not saying they're all bad, but I bet there's some bad ones there.
Yeah.
I've seen it, so we've got to embrace ourselves because I trust nobody. I can trust Jews, but I mean, like people that's crossing them, coming across, I don't trust not one of them. Don't care how old they are or what sex you are, I don't trust them. All our countries are being invaded by these people. Coming away from war-torn countries, yes. But we don't know what their intentions are, why they're coming to Britain, why they're going to America, why they're going to these people. Because they've got to escape somewhere. But them are claiming, right? They're claiming benefits, they don't even need a passport. Now, how can you fly on a plane without a passport? There's a question. I'm going for a wee, and won't be long. Answer me that, lads. How can anybody fly on a plane without a passport? Because these lot do.
Cause the government's let them.
Got it more, Justin.
The same reason why over here they can walk across the border. But if
Yeah.
I come in on a plane through customs, I get strip searched and everything else.
Yeah.
Mm.
See, it's one
Doesn't
rule
make
for
any
them,
sense.
it's different rule for us. So you see it, everybody, because it boils my blood sometimes. I think all these years, our protection, our armies and everything, And yet these just seem to walk across all over the land without anything. It won't be long.
Hey, Paul, my daughter sent me this picture. She said she saw the Northern Lights last night. She said when she looked outside, she was able to get a picture of it. And she said I went and looked for him, and she was able just to walk outside and get him.
Mm.
I think that's fun.
Now, where does your daughter live?
Right down the street. Yeah, about 2 miles from him.
Shouldn't be that big of a difference in the view for 2 miles, is it?
Did you see the picture?
No, I can't say. It's just all black for me. It's not showing me.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna share it again. Tell me if you see it. Hold
Zoom's
You see it?
acting finicky now. Zoom's just acting really finicky at the moment.
on. I tell you what, I'll just send it to you. It's easy.
Aubrey, bring me my phone, please.
East Coast, you have a great day.
And don't, Mike.
I gotta get on Facebook to send it to you. Yeah, I just did.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's funny though.
when she sent me that, she sent it to me last night. Somebody laughed at it today. I thought that was fun.
Well, one thing's for sure, is that you're talking to Justin, you're talking to Joe last night about the spirits being alive out there.
Uh-huh.
He must have shouted your name out several times last night while he was out there.
I was thinking, the bitch, Justin, the bitch. No, actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't have really any uneasy feeling out there. It was just it got really dark, and it was that little. You'd be surprised how dark it was, but that light from that building that was maybe 100 yards away was throwing enough light out there that your eyes adjusted where you could see the trees and you could see. So if something was walking around out there, you could see it. You know, unless it was a snake, you know, snake or a raccoon or something in the grass. That would have been harder to see.
Joe keeps trying to compare ghosts to regular things. You can't see ghosts half the time. Just like a gun's not going to hurt a ghost.
All I'm telling you is, as I'll have enough holy water spread around that property, then I ain't got to worry about ghosts. And I'm not Catholic anymore. I haven't followed the Catholic religion in years, but I will throw holy water out there.
That and the odd joss stick here and there.
Don't worry, I got enough crosses in my house. I'll have enough crosses out there. I'll have a cross issue coming in my gate.
Do you call them joss sticks over there?
What's
It's
that?
an incense stick that you light
yeah.
and it just smokes.
Yeah, I don't know what they call Yeah, I know what you're talking about though.
No, the ones the churches use?
Yeah.
I've seen them before, yeah.
Right, I'm back, sorry about that. I'm gonna put something straight now, and before anybody jumps on the bandwagon, no, I'm not racialist. By the way, before anybody thinks that, because I'm definitely not racialist. My best friends, my landlords are Indian Sikhs. My friends across the road that were the Indian takeaway, and my Muslims. So you know, couldn't meet nicer people. They're really nice. So I'm not like that. All got the same colour blood, and I'm not racialist to anybody. So I don't think I'm what I've said about before. It's because I'm racialist, because I'm not. Just before anybody says anything on the air, shut out. Don't miss the thing I am.
The legal immigrants into one of them.
Don't know what I'm on. Anyway, end of that subject. Let's
Uh-huh.
get back down to some of the logic, like electronics.
Or ghosts.
Ghosts, no electronics.
Aye, for spooks in the game,
As they do, apparently.
let's go for it.
Oh, well, some makes these beers make my eyes go funny, but them are spooks. What's the matter? Everybody's gone quiet.
Yeah. It's food time.
All right, all stuff these face there. Yeah, bought some pulled pork yesterday, with a steak gravy. Oh, I'm gonna get some more of the.
Mhm.
Right, there's the East Coast from Paul. Paul can't say anything because he's munching. Ah, another grand day there, Mark.
It is. It's a lovely day considering it's supposed to be raining according to the weather forecast.
Tomorrow, I reckon we're forecasted for rain tomorrow.
Oh, I looked at the weather app before and it said it was 21 degrees and raining, but it was 23 degrees and bright sunshine.
Oh man, I don't know. I think these weather things, I think they just guess it, you know, because they never get it right.
No.
They say it's gonna rain and it's a lovely sunny day, and then they say it's gonna snow. Well, I suppose it depends what part of the country you're in.
Well, it was the forecast for Manchester, so it should have been close-ish.
You get any shift today, Paul?
Yeah, I got one first thing this morning.
Great stuff. I've got many a good ship in Blythe Dock. My videos when I've done canvases in Blythe, you know where that is, Mark? And that's in Northumberland Coast there by the airport. Some nice boats, but I'd only fly over this factory they're building, which they're going to make. Well, already got a place there, but it was a dry dock. They dismantle old oil rigs and things have flown over them. But this factory's going to do, you know, the cabling for underwater cabling for the wind farms and all. That's what they manufacture. And guess what? Cabling from France to the UK, they also do that as well. Send me videos if you ever check. So a statue with him, you are, oh, that would be awesome. See, it cost us a fortune to get delivered, yeah.
It would.
How come China or Japan can send me things cheaper than what they from the States can? Is it just the tax rate or what's going on there, man?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Well, you go through eBay or Amazon, right? And if it comes from China, you see free delivery.
Mm.
And you have to wait a little bit longer, but you get it. Now, there's somebody like in the States, who want to send something to me, costs an arm and a leg, man.
It does. It does.
It's stupid. I don't know why they should be the same for everybody. What's happening to Justin?
Dropped off.
Oh, right. I must say 8-ball pool is lovely and that, on my tablet, but I was really good at it now, but there was too many of these people messing about, hackers, I call them, because they were going on different people's channels, and I was keeping an eye on these people. In 8-ball pool when you're playing properly, but when you get these cheats, and I win every single match, there was no good, man. That's why I come off it. I don't play that game anymore. It's lowered. 8-ball pool. I was like top of the league and all, top of the class.
Yeah, that color, that stuff's not available anymore.
What's that?
This color right here.
It's
I'm
not
looking
available
for it.
anymore. Oh,
Yeah,
it's not.
this is not available.
Why is that?
Don't know. But I can get something similar.
Same as my fog machine. I've got we use my Cora Hayes over there. For me disco lighting. We call fog machines over here. And they used to do a lemon scent on it. Oh, it was awesome. But for some reason they stopped doing it. They don't do lemon. They do a strawberry taste. It smells like strawberry flavored cowpaw. If anybody knows what I mean by that, but it's new.
Yeah.
Lemon, I used to love that scent. It was awesome, even just because it's not on for the lungs out, because fog flu is only water-based stuff, and all it does is it's just like a pump, and it pumps the water vapor across a heated element, which causes the fog, and it blows it out. That's how it works.
Mm.
No, lemon was apple was nice and all. Don't do that anymore either. Do a blueberry, and they do that strawberry. They do vanilla as well. But that's the only sense I've checked everywhere. I can't get it. Well, there's no clips getting done the day, lads, because it's a day of rest and chatting with friends and that, people on different channels. But tomorrow I've got to be up 8 o'clock, and I'll be tapping away, pulling the old cables out and putting the new cable in, tapping away. There, we always got to be aching again, because I remember the last time did ache. So this time I've got a big armor.
And they got another company that's got it cheap, another kind, but they don't have a color I like.
Mm.
They got a purple and gold that's silk that's like that. I don't like the way it looks.
But have you printed anything on gold?
What it does, it blends together.
Ah, right. That was, I
But-
tell you what, I'm seeing
That,
Captain Joe, you ever printed anything in gold?
yeah, I did.
Oh, my flag. Yes,
Oh,
I love
yeah.
it. I love it. I love it. It's a flag I've got behind us.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice one.
that was the gold.
That looks nice, that. The rendering, the smoothness of the rendering looks nice on that now.
Yeah, they do have one I really like. It's Magna in gold. And it
Magnet
comes
and
out
gold.
to where it's got a goldish color with the red and it
Yeah.
blends like that. That's nice.
Oh,
And that's cheap. That's $20 a roll.
but how many meters is that?
1 kilogram
Okay, all right.
for $20.
That's another thing why I didn't get it, because I had it in 5 meter, 10 meter rules, and 15 meter rules, and then, oh, you're talking big expensive, get a bigger rule.
Well, I might buy this one because it's
No, the one.
it's
I
on
think the
sale
1
for
kilogram
29.
rolls are about 1,000 feet or something.
Yeah, something
Wow.
like that.
That's pretty standard roll and they're not super expensive.
Little
You're talking
mattress.
$20-$25 a roll roughly. Sometimes you can get them
Well,
cheaper than that.
Yeah, most of them running around 26. But
Yeah.
this one here is a $29 roll because it's a silk, but it's on sale for $20.
Yeah.
What brand is it?
Overture. That's the one
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
using.
Yeah, Overture makes good filament.
And we'll go check to see if I got that refund that they sent me. If I get that refund they sent me, I'll go ahead and buy it. Because I'm making money on this deal.
Hmm. Oh, they want your money up front, you know, these companies, they want your money there and then. But things when you wait for refunds, you're waiting forever.
Yeah, I'm surprised I got this refund request. I mean, I didn't ask for it. They just sent me a refund on a set of filters I bought. And they said it'd take about 3 days for it to hit my account. But I haven't seen it hit my account.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
thing is,
so I'm
Did you pay for it by PayPal?
no, it was through a credit card.
All right.
Oh, right. I always use
But no-
PayPal Pay on anything.
Because sometimes
well-
PayPal, when you get a refund, puts it into your PayPal
Account.
credit on your PayPal, and if you look in there, you'll see that it's in there. But then you have to transfer it into your bank
Transfer.
account.
Yeah,
Unless-
you have to transfer
I think-
PayPal.
I think
Yeah,
they do
right.
automatically transfer it with it if it's left there for a few days.
That's what I get now. Like people send me money, you know, like friends and that send us the odd £10 or £20 by PayPal, and I've got it, like you see, I've got to transfer that into my bank account.
We'll check.
Did
those
you-
two credit cards.
Did you find the
Pretty
friends
different.
and family in the end for sending
No,
that money
that-
as well?
That wouldn't do it. They were telling me that it was because Paul had they're saying Paul had a merchant account, but he don't. So they don't know what they're talking about either. So I just mailed them a check.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking about it. If it's not a business account at your end, then maybe it's a business account at his end. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about.
Mm.
That's true.
Yeah.
That
think
is
it's all
very
wrong.
true.
I don't think it's all wrong. They want their money instantly through PayPal off, you know what I mean, which comes out your bank. But when you want money off them, it's a different story.
Yeah, they didn't give me my credit yet. I didn't get it. Let me go see
Obviously, it
something.
must be because it's a business, but even so, you shouldn't have to wait days on end for you get your refunds and that back.
You see, it don't make sense why they even said this because the thing's not even here yet. Still being shipped.
Very
Mm.
smart.
Well, it's either that or it's not being shipped, and that's why they've given you the refund.
Well, it's been shipped. I got tracking on it.
Don't mean to say that it's been shipped.
Well, yeah. This right here, let's see, that's the refund for the hard case. That came in, just wanna find it.
Don't always believe what they tell you though, because I've had that and a cancelled order. So I've
Well,
got
they
my
didn't
money back.
cancel the order, it's still active. That's the other thing.
I cancelled the order once, and it went to the bloody wrong address, and then the next thing, the person that received my parcel, sent it back to eBay, and then they sent, because I got my money back, but the parcel, and then the parcel did turn up after that other person that received it sent it back to eBay, and eBay reposted it, which I got no notification. It just suddenly turned up.
Yeah, this is definitely those filters.
Mm.
It says DJI suitable filters, all of this. And it says it says reason for refund, account adjustment.
Yeah.
Don't know why it says that. And it says, refund 1830, tax ship and all of that comes out to 2966. It said I should get it within 2 to 3 days. Issue the credit card refund to the bank typically takes 7 to 10 days. And it's telling me that it was a MasterCard. So I don't know what MasterCard it was. You know what? That might be the what you call it. Might be the other one.
MasterCard is just another type of credit card like Visa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be the Mercury card I put it on. Let me go to that one.
Yeah.
I just want to see it. I want to see if it hit and I did get it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the thing's still showing it's in the mail coming to them.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if something happened where they automatically had an issue with the guy and they decided to cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Where did you order it from? Amazon or eBay?
I got a refund. Yeah, 29.66. I got the refund on it.
Was that eBay or Amazon though?
That's a good thing.
Yeah. So I may have a set of filters coming in for free.
It'd be even better, Paul, when he gets his money in his bank account or gets it back to his account.
Mm.
It's in my account.
He
Oh,
looked
it's in
at
the
he
account.
looked at his account.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's there.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was on a different MasterCard. I got too many of them.
Thing is, I bought a couple of things from Temu as well, but there's a catch with that place. Temu, you've got to spend £10 before you even buy anything.
Oh, to get free postage. Yeah.
No, Temu is £10, and then they say, "Oh, they offer you these things," and then they say, "All right, by the time you get your cash through, the price has changed." Yeah.
Oh, if the price goes up, I always have another look on Temu because you'll always find the same thing sold by somebody else cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that.
Because I tend to look through it every now and again and say, "Oh, that looks all right. I'll add that
Right.
to my basket." So I end up with a load of stuff in my basket before I actually order anything.
Aye. And then you go, "Oh, then there's £10 added for that straight away," and you go, "What?"
No, not when it adds up to about 70 quid. There's no postage on that. So they don't add anything else onto it.
Aye. No, I'm careful how I spend my money online now.
The real con nowadays on things like on eBay, you get a price for something and you think, "Oh, that's not a bad price." So
Aye.
you add it to your basket and then you go to checkout and they've added import duties to it. So it's suddenly gone up by about 25%.
Yeah, Mark, another thing now that they've done and all on eBay is you go into checkout and they go, "Right," and you go, "What? How's it that price? Then your VAT's gone trebled.
Yeah. They put VAT and they put, what's it?
Delivery charge and all this. You know what I mean?
Duties and all sorts on them now.
Yep.
You shouldn't be allowed to advertise them
Yeah,
with
the
a
price, when it's not that
non-inclusive
price yet.
price. The price should be all included.
Yeah. Well, do
Yeah.
we do that? I've noticed that.
Hey, Justin,
Yeah,
you remember I told you, remember all the trouble I had with that case, right? Where it
Oh.
said that it was in Smyrna, what you call it?
yeah.
Tennessee, then it was in, what you call it? So I'm
Uh-huh.
looking at those filters they gave me the money back for. It's saying package delivered in Hanford, California.
What? Oh, you know what? Cause it's probably went back, that might be the facility it went back to. And it's still giving you updates when which it shouldn't be
Well,
doing, but that
Well, I'll
might be
find out.
yeah, that might be their facility or something, one of their warehouses.
Well, it said a package went through customs. It was out for delivery yesterday. It was delivered yesterday. So that don't make sense. Maybe they had I bet you they put the wrong address on it. Or screwed some, well, maybe they didn't do mine and they had to adjust it because they couldn't get them.
They did a Joe. They put the wrong number at the beginning of the zip code.
No, I didn't do that. I had nothing to do with that one.
A little bit.
But that's good because I was going to send them back anyway. Because I ordered the Start RC and got them Friday before the other ones were even close to me, you know?
Yeah.
I wanted to get the Start RC ones in the first place, but when they first came out, they wanted $60 for them. And then all of a sudden they dropped them down to 29. Well, yeah, it was dirty what they were doing to people when the Avata 2 came out. The first couple of weeks, everything that came out was double and triple the price. The batteries, they were asking $180 a piece for, and the batteries on DJI site were $129.
Mhm.
So Amazon was jacking the price on everything, and now everything's going back to almost a normal price.
Now here's the one for you. Right, my Mini 2 batteries, like 70 odd quid by DJI. Now if you go to Argos, are selling the proper
I mean,
DJI batteries for 50 quid. Brand new. How do you work that one out?
Uh-huh.
And what it is, it's I wouldn't buy none of these foreign imports or second-hand batteries because you know when you buy second-hand batteries, no, they've got to be brand new. It's got to have that CE, it's got to be the proper ones. But there's a load of people trying to sell only used once or they only used 3 times. Nah, I didn't buy batteries like that. Got to be brand new or none. But August, same DJI Mini 2 batteries, 50 quid. Unless they're buying them in bulk and they get them cheaper through DJI, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, they've probably got a load left from when they had them originally.
Could be that now.
And
Yeah.
the fact that like the Mini 2 isn't really sold anymore.
No.
Well, the Mini 4K is the same as the Mini 2, but the
Yeah.
batteries work.
I thought it had
Okay.
the Mini 3 batteries in it.
No, the Mini 4K, the different one, brand
Yeah.
new just came out.
It's like I've been on
Not the Pro.
Is that still using the Mini 2 batteries like the
Yeah,
2
that's what I'm
SE
wondering.
did as well?
Mini
It
2,
might be.
Mini 2 and Mini 2 SE, which I would never buy SE. I know they're pushing them now, but if you look now, you can't get a Mini 2 anymore because there's that many people bought them. And everybody that's got a Mini 2, they stick with them for some reason.
Mm.
I talked to a few people that love the Mini 2 because it's little, it's small, compact, and it does what you want. No, it's like it does what it does on the tin. If you get what I mean?
Uh-huh.
but it's not for the footage I get. It makes me happy. I'm happy with all the quality I get out.
You can actually use the Mini 1 batteries in the Mini 2,
Can you?
but
Mini-
you can't use the Mini 2 batteries in the Mini 1.
Alright, connections.
No, it's not the connections. It's something to do with us, the way the battery fits in.
All right.
There's a slot in it that doesn't matter if you put them into the Mini 2, but does matter if you try and put one that hasn't got
No,
the slot into the
stop.
Mini 1 or something.
All right, got you. I know what you mean. What's that?
That's my new shirt.
The dual fly, yes.
It says flying drones is another reason why Jesus loved me.
Yes, I
But
like it.
I think the Mini 1 batteries are a little bit heavier.
Ah,
Not sure.
yeah, I'll stick with the Mini 2 batteries, unfortunately.
And then you can get the Japanese batteries,
Mhm.
which are even lighter because the Japanese have a lower weight limit. The batteries for the Japanese drones are like 50 grams lighter than the ones for the UK and the USA.
Oh, I've never checked that water. Hey, what site's that on the eBay or something?
No, I saw it on a YouTube video once. I've never seen any of them, probably because you can only buy them in Japan. But
Oh, right. See, the good thing that I like about my Mini 2 batteries, they fit nice and snug. They're not loose. They connect good. I've fell foul with that. On eBay, I bought a Mini 2 battery. Didn't have the CE mark, but yet I put it in the charger. It won't charge. Plug the door and charge it. It will charge. I thought, what's going on here? No. So,
check
but
to see if there's a plastic cover over the contacts.
I did check that. No. That's the first thing you do. I always check. I mean, but no, it's we had no more the way it works because I can charge it in my drone, and it gives it a good flight. This battery, but no, I plug it in the charger. I can only charge the other battery. That it will not charge in there. Just this one battery. We had in it.
Yeah,
You start,
wonder if the springs on the battery connections have flattened a bit.
Well, it should have been because it
I
was
don't know,
bad.
when you start getting a battery active finicky like that, you're better off just getting rid of it.
Right.
It was a brand new battery.
I don't use it. But the thing is, I upgraded my charger and all now. Knowing DJI one. Well, I've got one of these ones with an LCD screen. Now it tells you the temperature of the battery, if it's full, and everything. I use one of them chargers now because it's more helpful and it does actually work.
Yeah, I've got one of them for me there too.
Or the one with the display on.
Yeah.
Once they first came out, because DJI ones I just got LEDs. Once I seen the LCD one, I went.
Yeah, but you don't really need to monitor DJI batteries though, because they're smart
No, you
batteries. They
don't.
got chips in them. They regulate themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not like FPV batteries where you got to pay attention to them.
yeah, I know what you're saying.
I've got FPV chargers as well.
Yeah, you can buy nice FPV chargers that will do the same thing. You know, they'll regulate the batteries so you don't have to sit and pay attention to
Yeah,
them.
Well, I need them for me Tiny Hawk and that F550.
the only thing that next on my bucket list is I want to be have a go on. Obviously, it's got to be private land because I haven't got the licenses. I want to have a go in the excavator.
Why?
Why? I just always wanted to have a go on an excavator.
You want a remote control excavator?
Oh, I've seen them prices of them. They put
No,
my
he wants to go on a real one.
Oh.
one.
There's a place in Nevada that's like an adult playground, and they take you out there and you're allowed to play around with big machines like that.
Mm.
I love me heavy plant stuff because I watch all them like diesel people like that. Where they get the stuff and fix it up and Sal's workshop, watch Wes work. I watch them all. Sal's workshop, where they repair the heavy plant stuff, and then get working and spray the engines and that and do it all up. I've learned more about excavators and bulldozers and D4s and that than what
There's
I've done in my life.
There's a video on YouTube of these guys, and they all have RC, like all these different RC, like heavy
Oh,
equipment, and these are
oh, I've
like
seen that.
real high end ones that are like $2,000-3,000.
That's the ones I'm on
And they
about.
had an entire mining operation they were using RC stuff
I've
with.
seen that. I've
They
seen
were
that.
mining for gold, yeah.
You've got to put a little excavator, bulldozer pull in the excavator, and then put in the tipper truck, and somebody remote control takes the tipper and tips it away somewhere else. I have seen that. It's
Yeah, they had
mint.
a whole mining operation going on. It was pretty funny.
That's right. I've seen
And they
it.
panned a couple $1,000s worth of gold in the video.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, they probably planted that, but
There's another one like that where it's like a big layout and it must be in a big massive abandoned somewhere. And they've got this platform with all the sand and little pebbles and things like that where they go along, and the way they do it is proper hydraulic excavators and all in all, but small. But you're talking about $3,000 upwards for these hydraulic ones. And the way they do it, man, it's mint. It is awesome.
mhm.
I've watched them, Justin. Good stuff, you think about the hydraulic ram, right? To build one that small on a it must take some machine and that, like.
Oh, there's some really expensive ones out there that are really expensive. My
Mhm.
grandpa had a dump truck. He had a excavator and a couple other RC things back in the day, and they were real expensive, but they were super detailed, all made out of metal. Nothing was plastic on them.
There was another one I watched there, I think it was the same place, where they had a scissor lift. All of these are made out of metal, even the Caterpillar tracks, even the pads on the tracks were made of metal. It was just awesome to watch, man. But you're talking about big boys' toys, and you've got to have plenty of money to buy stuff like that. But no, it's good to watch. I love stuff like that. Did you ever see that one with a bloke with a remote control helicopter? Oh, it was massive, this thing. But this helicopter, what was it? Can't remember the model of the helicopter now, but he had a proper big remote control helicopter. It was nearly the size of him. Was
Yeah, you got to
awesome.
be careful with them. One guy chopped his head off with his rotor blades.
Oh, I would do.
I don't think there's really anybody on the panel that can help you with that, Dusty.
What are you
What was
trying?
that?
Something about a FPV controller. He said, I need help. The FPV controller Jim sent me has no cords to connect to USB. I can't figure out what to get Trans X7 Blue.
Nope, can't help.
I don't know nothing about that, so I
You need
can't help.
Joe Fotoleo.
Else.
I remember the days when everybody used to have their little remote control airplanes, man. They used to do it on a place called Newcastle Town War. And they used to take the airplanes out every Sunday. These lads, and they had the wives there, and they used to fly the planes, Spitfires, they had all sorts. You didn't see any helicopters, but it was like remote control airplanes and that. Obviously, they didn't have cameras on them days, and you had to watch by eye like you normally do. But some of the aircraft, man, the detail what people have done it to, Used to be awesome, man.
Hi, Trevor.
Anyway, hi Trevor. Yeah. You.
Now I got 3 different Mother's Day statues. And it means I got one for next year and the year after. For next year, right before Mother's Day, I may print a whole bunch of these up and bring them out to the trailhead and sell
Mm.
them. I'll be able to
Well,
make some
what-
money on them.
Dusty, what make is the controller? Is that Trans X7 Blue the actual controller that he sent you? Yes.
It'll work out fine. He's to be ready at 5 minutes to 12. And he's doing a thing over there at the house 12:30.
Have you got another shoot?
Everybody had enough for today?
Now I'm gonna have to start getting ready.
Yeah. I'm gonna close it down. Justin, you gonna go live later today?
Probably not.
Probably
Probably
not.
not.
Okay.
He better go live with his wife.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that then.
Okay, everybody. Mark, Joe, and Justin, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today, 5 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. Same place, same station.
Yeah, you take care, Paul, son. Thank you.
Take care.
Yeah, see you
Bye-bye.
later, Paul.
Right, take care, Mark. Take care, Justin. Take care.